All right, winter's coming. We're gonna get the snow fleet ready. The first tractor we're gonna try to start is the $25 812. And I honestly don't think I've started it since like last winter or maybe the spring. Let's check it out. The plow is still on it. Chains are on it. My tarp blew off it, obviously. The battery is dead. I know that. Over the winter or the summer, I tried to start it one day and it wouldn't even crank. So, oh, dude, the birds crapped on it. Look, the birds like to sit on the steering wheel and poop on it. It's all covered with bird poop. Oh, that's gross. What the heck? All right, let's hook up our jump box here. I'm actually going to give it a squirt of ether or a carb cleaner. Gas tank's pretty empty. Now let's see if there's any oil in it. It's covered with grass clippings. Yeah, we got oil, nice black oil. So let's see, is this one hard to take off? Yeah, this one's hard to take off. I'll try it without carb cleaner first. All right, so I got the jump box hooked up. Dude, they even crapped on the stupid throttle lever. Oh no, that's just moss. All right, the choke lever doesn't work in this thing. So you gotta come back here and just turn it on by hand. Yeah, of course the clip is missing now. Everything is screwed up. Well, that's on. All right, let's see what happens here. It's a neutral. Let's see. Dude, something's smoking in there. Whew. That's awesome. All right, let's get some, I need a wrench to get the air filter cover off. So let me get a 7/16 wrench. We'll pop that off and we'll give a little squirt of some magic juice here. All right, so I'm gonna give it a squirt of carb cleaner. Right into that carb. And let's see if we can fire this turd up now. Oh yeah. She wants to go. Oh, I just missed that. Let's see. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Put the choke on. Try it again. A little too slow. It helps when all your linkages actually work. Let's see. Let's try it again. Ay, ay, ay. get strapped in. Ready to plow, good. Get the stupid tarp off of here. This front tire is flat. We're gonna have to pump up that tire. Let me see if I can just drive it a little bit without me on it. Piece of firewood over here. We'll just get it out of here. Let's see. Alright, now we can adjust this tire. It's flat. Back tire is a little low. Front one's pretty good. Yeah, baby. Thing runs awesome. Clean up all this grass. Alright, and the next project is a 430. This hasn't been started for 2 years. The two front tires are flat, battery's dead, got moss growing on the seat. I'm hooking up a chain. We're gonna tow it to the garage. And I got on the front axle going under the snowblower. I'm gonna put some air in these front tires, and then we're gonna try to tow it up there. It'd be a lot easier to work on it near the house, because back here is like 300 feet from the garage, so it's pretty tiring to have to walk back here with tools and carry stuff. Okay, so we'll be back in a minute. All right, so I pumped up the front tires. It lifted it off the ground. This back tire, now I remember why it was parked. This back tire split. Look. It's split all the way around. The back down here is all blown out. This is one of the original Goodyears from it. But a friend of mine gave me a used tire that matches that I got to put on there. So we're going to tow it with flat back tires up to the garage. $25 812 here is going to help pull this 430. And we've got the 812 in first gear, and we're pulling the 430 just fine. Alright, we got it up here, and towing it seemed to work just fine. So what we're going to do first is, before we fix the tire, we're going to see if we can get it started. I remember, it's been a while here. Yeah. The points are on this side, so we may just jack it up and take that wheel off. Then we can access the points easier. And I don't know if the tube is still any good, but we'll have to find out, I guess. The support for this hood is not on this tractor, so we'll have to put something under it, like a stick or something. And the $25 812 earned its keep again. It's running great. Unhook this chain. I'll pull this out of the way. I'll put the battery charger on. Yeah, in the garage here, I got a nice replacement Goodyear I can put on that thing right here, ready to go. So we're gonna do that. All right, I put a shovel holding up the hood. Now, the minute I lifted up that hood, it smells like mouse pee. So that has me really excited to work on this thing. Now, when this thing ran, it was my best running Kohler engine, in all seriousness. There's a little bit of crappy oil in there. Enough to get it started. And we're going to change the oil after it gets started. But I figured that we should put a spark tester on this turd. So we're going to hook up a battery and just see if it has spark. My guess is that the points have to be clean, because it's literally been sitting for 2 years without being used. All right, and now I'll pull the dipstick in the tranny, see if there's anything in there. Yeah, actually it's right where it needs to be. Good. Oh, this thing stinks, guys. Oh my gosh, holy cow, it stinks. Now, are there just clippings in there, or is Fluffy in there? That's the magic question. I'm going to try to turn this flywheel over with my foot. I don't see any mice. Oh, dude, that ain't a good sign. Oy, I think Fluffy might be in there. Fluffy's nest is in there, that's for sure. Maybe before we start it, we should leaf blower all this junk out of there before we even attempt to turn it over. Let's see what happens with spark. Guys, this thing smells like mouse pee so bad. Now this has a 2014 Costco battery and it's the wrong size, it's too big. I hooked up the jumper cap or cable to the positive and I put the other side on the frame. Not much on here that's not rusty, but we're only pulling 9 volts on that existing battery. Let's check out this spark tester. There's no way it's gonna have spark. Let's see. Yeah, we got nothing. All right, let's clean the points. I got a jack under the back. We're gonna take the chains off this tire here. These chains are really not the right size. They're way off, but it's amazing what a bungee cord can do, especially when you're dealing with a low speed application like this 430. Does not go very fast. Let's see, there should be a clip on the inside here. Let's see. Man, these are some old chains, man. There's some rusty junk. All right, there we go. There we go. Get that out of here. Now, these things take a 5/8 socket, so I'm just gonna grab my impact with a 5/8 and zip those 5 bolts out of that wheel. All right, I got the 5 bolts out. Give this thing a kick. There we go. Loosen that sucker up. Sometimes these rims get frozen onto the center here. The little hub is. Yeah, that did the trick. That sucker's off of there. Yeah, this old Goodyear is seeing better days. All right, now we can easily get to the points now. Put my prop back in here. The points are right here. I get that leave out of the way. A little bit of dirty. The worst thing about these stupid tractors is not having a hood support, and this hood comes down and whacks you in the back of the head. You can also take a bungee cord from here to the steering wheel. That helps out a lot of the time, but I don't have a bungee on me right now. So let's just unscrew this points cover, which feels like it might only have one. It only has one screw holding it on. That's classic. I got a spare screw somewhere in the garage. Let me get this off. We'll check out them points. Right, did I mention how bad this thing smells like mouse piss? Because it is nasty. Yeah, our points here are pretty dirty. So, I got my magic little points file here. And we're going to clean those things up. All right, done some filing. Not a ton, but some. I'm gonna hook up the battery again. Let's see. Turn this on. Now, let's see if we got any sparkage now. Oh. I got a bad connection here. Let's see now. Still nothing. All right, let me clean them some more. All right, I cleaned them a little more. Let's see if we got any spark now. I saw one little spark in there, so I'll clean them a little more. Okay, I'm actually going to give it a squirt of carb cleaner in the carb, and I'm going to see if it will fire, because we had a little bit of spark, and those testers aren't always the most accurate thing. Yeah, she will run. All right, next question. Is there any gas in this turd? Barely any. Good. I don't want a lot of gas. Let me get some gas. I'll put some gas in it. All right, I got the battery hooked up. I gave it a little squirt of carb cleaner. Put some gas in the tank. I blew in the tank trying to prime the line. And let's see what we got this time. Oh, the mouse smell. Give it a little more throttle. Oh, the throttle cable's stuck. Doesn't want to move. I'll have to oil that. Charging system's working. It says 13 volts. Hey, this thing's running sweet. Smells like a mouse hotel, though. Problem here. What happens if I turn the battery off? Is there enough juice in this thing to make it run? Yeah, I guess so. Cool. Thing runs awesome. It just turned off. It ran out of power to the coil. Man, I am psyched that thing runs so awesome. Thing runs mint. We got to get a flywheel screen for this turd. Now, I think I have one in the garage. This blower housing's a little bit broken. It's got a big crack on the right side over here by the coil. See that big crack? So it needs a little bit of attention. But dude, talk about mint, huh? All right, let's get a tire going.